Welcome to your AFN Vicenza at the Movies, giving you a look at what's happening in the Vicenza community. I'm Sergeant Laura Martin. In this week's At the Movies, we'll hear about a paratrooper in Poland, USARAF's best warriors, and the Comedy Battalion's visit to Vicenza. Approximately 600 paratroopers are training in Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland in support of Operation Atlantic Resolve. Army Sergeant Lloyd Harger takes us to Poland, where one of those paratroopers feels like she's living the dream.
I'm Private Taylor Eli from Mesa, Arizona, and I'm a 68 Whiskey medic.
Private Eli is assigned to Company D, 503rd Infantry Regiment, 173rd Airborne Brigade, currently in Poland for support of Operation Atlantic Resolve.
We did some medical coverage with the Polish. Any of the treatments that we've done, they've come through and seen just some medical skills that we could provide. And the experience is great. I mean, the things that they have us doing, we feel very welcome among the males here. I mean, we get more experience than most females don't. So before I get on, I'm freaking out, and by that time, my back is starting to hurt because of the equipment. Once you get up there, you're just like, oh, please, Lord, let me land safely. This is a beautiful sight. I love looking up and seeing that your parachute actually opened. When you're looking around, you can see the view of everything, and it's just beautiful. I'm living the dream right now, pretty much. I get to travel and do what I love.
Reporting from Drawsko-Poromoski, Poland, I'm Army Sergeant Lloyd Harger.
The 173rd is Private Eli's first assignment in what she hopes is a long military career. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll hear about USARAF's Best Warrior competition.
United States Army Africa recently conducted U.S. Africa Command's Exercise Western Accord 14 in Senegal. The exercise is designed to increase the capacity of the economic community of West African states to support regional peace operations. Training focused on developing the ability to utilize a rapid deployment force in response to a regional crisis. Western Accord 14 is a key part of a broader series of exercises that demonstrate the strong partnership between the United States and regional African partners.
Hi. I'm Jesse Markham, and I've got an event you don't want to miss, open to soldiers and civilians alike. As part of Anti-Terrorism Awareness Month, we are featuring Special Forces Major retired Rusty Bradley as our guest speaker. Rusty is a veteran with 8 deployments to Afghanistan and 21 years of service. His decorations include the Bronze Star for Valor, and the Purple Heart, to name a few. He is also the author of Lines of Kandahar, written in tribute to those who served with him in the now famous Battle of Spurwin Gar. Mr. Bradley will be speaking at both the Post Theater and on Del Den. The times and dates are on the screen now. Rusty will talk about his experiences in Afghanistan, as well as what we do here to keep the Vicenza military community safe from terrorism. This accomplished speaker will motivate and stir any audience. I hope to see you there.
Vicenza's MWR held a boxing heat at Del Den that hosted both American and Italian boxers. I go to the ring for the hopeful knockout. Specialist Veronica Arguello heads to the court to show you some of their moves. Payback!
Welcome back. Every year, U.S. Army Africa holds an event to see who is the best of the best. Army Sergeant Tony McCaslin followed them from the range to the combatives mat to see who came out on top.
U.S. Army Africa held its annual Best Warrior competition, and this year it included events like a marksmanship range, first aid, weapons assembly, and combatives.
Don't let him get it. Keep that leg open.
The quick pacing between the events gives little room for practice, so some of the more experienced soldiers have to rely on memory to help them through.
Anytime you have any dwell time and you're about to go do something, there's a little bit of anxiety where, you're trying to, prep yourself and like think, well, what if stuff. As long as you know what the event is, you can try to just, go over in your head, what are all the performance measures, what do I need to do to get the best score possible, and then just perform.
The younger soldiers may not have had the same advantage, but instead were able to get something else out of the Best Warrior competition.
I feel like everybody knows a lot more than I do. I mean, I'm new to the Army, so I don't really know too many things. So I'm kind of like far under the table. But I mean, they're trying to teach me as they go along. But right now I'm pretty much just learning everything.
Staff Sergeant Murray came out on top as USARAF NCO of the Year, and Private Hollenbeck pulled through to be USARAF's Soldier of the Year. Army Sergeant Tony McCaslin, Vicenza, Italy.
Both soldiers will be moving on to the DA level of the Best Warrior competition. Coming up is a story about a comedy group visiting Del Din. But first, we'll stop by the racquetball court to see if the Eagle is holding any grudges against Specialist Kiesinger.
Okay, look, no hard feelings about last week when I threw the ball at you, right? I mean, oh my God, okay. Real mature. Let's just go get this game over with because somebody can't grow up. I'll let you start first. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, you go ready. 0-0. Put it there. Good game. All right, no hard feelings? Okay, good. Come on, I'll show you to the door, come on. I know it's hard to see and everything, because you're an eagle or whatever, but whatever. So let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh.
The Comedy Battalion came to Del Din to give the soldiers a laugh or two. Specialist Richard Kiesinger heads to the Warrior Zone for the punchline.
We as soldiers sometimes need time to kick back and just be stress-free. That is what the members of the Comedy Battalion came to do at Del Din.
Signal's gone like the wind, bro. That's why.
We're coming out here hopefully to really just give a little relief, a little break, and maybe a little taste of home for everybody. And we really thank everybody for being so welcoming. I mean, from the Italian people down to the troops that are here on base and taking care of us. We just really had a great time. And then you know what he does? He actually leaves.
For a few of these comedians, they were more pushed into the career.
I've always wanted to be an actress. I always felt like that was fun. But I don't know, something called me to do comedy, and I thought, let me just try it. And I gave it a shot, and I was so nervous my first time. I was like, just so sick to my stomach, and then I went on stage and felt like this is right, like this feels good.
That's how we roll. It's not the military when you're in a wedding. You just doctor those shoes up with a black Sharpie and it's perfectly fine.
And then my students used to push me all the time, and I used to tell them the same thing. What are you going to do, walk out? But then, they pushed me, and a friend finally pushed me to do it, and about 8.5 years ago, I took a plunge and going ever since.
These comedians have performed all over the world, including Las Vegas and other big-time venues.
No man don't need no tiny long-haired man. You don't need that tiny little man who looks like he needs vitamins. You don't need that skin.
Specialist Richard Kiesinger, Vicenza, Italy.
Italy was just one stop for the Comedy Battalion on their overseas comedy tour. Well, that does it for this week's AFN Vicenza at the Movies. To see these stories and more, go search AFN Vicenza on YouTube.com. I'm Sergeant Laura Martin. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show. Now please rise for the playing of the National Anthem.